Hi, Cancer. Right from the start, this energy feels emotional, like someone's heart is finally opening after holding back for so long. There is love here, deep love, hidden love, the kind of love someone tried to resist, but now they're realizing they made a mistake by keeping it inside. Cancer. This person may have stayed silent, but their feelings never disappeared. They miss your energy, they think about what could have been, and now their heart is starting to speak louder than their fear. Um, Something is shifting, something is softening, and this feels like a confession that can't stay buried anymore. So trust your intuition, take what resonates, leave the rest, and let's get into your reading.
There's something about your energy. This is almost like that Six of Wands energy, this Empress, Emperor energy, where they put you above everybody. They understand your worth. This is not somebody that doesn't see you and see your worth. This is somebody that knows exactly who you are, exactly what you have to give. And they're realizing that one, there's this sensuality about you. It's like you have the ability to be very sensual without even trying. You draw in attention without even knowing it, but this person is picking up on this. This person is also idolizing you right now. We all have flaws, but for some reason they're not looking at your flaws as something that's negative. It's almost like this 80-20 split where if you're not good at something, a flaw of yours, maybe you're bad at money, but your person is great at money. So they're like, oh, I can help fix that, right? This person feels like no matter whatever the aversion is that's caused the two of you to separate or that's caused issues in the past, they're now looking at it as something that is no longer a factor. And for a lot of you, this person feels like you're out of their league for some reason. Whether this is the way that you look, whether it's age, whether it's race, whether it's religion, like this person is beginning to realize how beautiful you are inside and out and the connection that the two of you had, the connection that the two of you made. Because you are this person's wish come true and you provide this person a sense of peace. They're dreaming about you a lot. They're very, very hopeful. At nighttime, they think constantly. This is somebody that's viewing you as this major inspiration because they're watching you. For some of you, you may be on social media or you may be influencers of some sense, influencing regular day-to-day life, whether you're a nurse or you're a doctor and you have a lot of influence over people, or if you're on YouTube, you're a tarot reader, whatever you are, whatever you're doing, they're looking at you as this person that is at the height of their career, it is at the height of their life, and that you have a lot to offer. And I feel like with this person, they needed some type of time alone to really understand what this connection is. It's almost like your energy is coming off as like very cool and calm and collected, very confident, where you're okay with being alone. You don't need anybody else. There's a sense of independence, which I feel like at first made this person very nervous, but now it's like they're looking at it from like a totally different lens. They're looking at you as somebody that's very, very powerful and almost like this weird unicorn that they've not seen before. This is somebody that's tired of playing it safe and they're ready to roll the dice. They're ready to operate from their heart space. And it may be a risky situation for whatever the reason, whether you're married, they're in a commitment, you're in a commitment, or it is some type of divide, cultural divide that separates the two of you. This person just is looking at you as like a rebel with a cause. You know, like I don't know why, but I get that you're very, very different from what this person would typically date, or you're very different from what this person is typically attracted to you. There's something significant about 12, 12, 10, 12, 11, 11, 12 may be significant, 11, 7, 11, 8, 8, 12, 6, 8, 12, 6. I feel like December is going to be a very significant month for the two of you because this person is planning on doing something or they're planning on taking some type of action. But with this energy, your person is in a place where they're trying to live and be in the present moment. They want to say something to you. They want to lift out of this negativity and they want to be able to accept your lightness. I don't know why, but I feel like something is brewing. There's something breaking down with this person. And they're finally beginning to realize that the time is now. Because I feel like they've been analyzing you. And they're watching you work hard. They're watching how intelligent you are. They're watching the fact that not everybody has access to you. You're very helpful. You're very conscientious. This is an energy where you're coming in as very developed, but this is a situation that also needed to develop over time. And they're realizing that you're like fine wine, you get better over time. Let me say that again. You're like fine wine, you get better over time. So typically when people age, it's like it goes backwards. But with you, you become more attractive. You become more abundant. You become more centered. You have control over your emotions. There's this legacy. This person is realizing that if they don't take this step now, if they don't transform, if they don't go through this sense of alchemy, that they have a potential of losing this connection when it comes to you. Lol. Two hearts. This is somebody that fell in love with you. And the feeling between the two of you guys is mutual. And I feel like it's funny though, because on the outside looking in, your person may act like they don't care, or other people may not even realize how significant you are to this person, but you make them very, very happy. This is somebody that wants to provide equal effort. This is somebody that you've been very supportive to, that you've been very helpful to, that you've been this faithful companion with this person. And this is a friendship that seems to turn into love. This is a soulmate. I don't know why for some of you, you may have an animal together, or there may be an animal that connects the two of you. But this is really about this energy of your person stepping into who they are. This is this person saying, I love them. I have to make some type of chance. This is somebody that makes me happy. This is somebody that provides me a sense of confidence, a sense of optimism, a sense of fulfillment that I've never felt before. And I feel like with this person, they're going through this major transformation because they're finally leading with their heart chakra. You've really breathed this sense of life into this person. You've reignited their dreams. You've reignited their aspirations. You've changed them. This is a major renewal coming in here with this energy, because this person, it's like they're reinventing who they were. And I feel like in the past here with Rocking Horse, they were very, very indecisive with following their heart. They were very indecisive with who they wanted to be with. Did they want a serious relationship? Were they willing to be vulnerable? Were they willing to put themselves out there? So there was a lack of consistency. There was this hot and cold type of energy, this on and off, where they would come, you have a very intimate moment. And intimacy doesn't necessarily need to be something physical. It can be an intimate, even conversation. But this person was very hot and cold. They were very in and out. And it's because this person was having a hard time with their throat chakra. There's something about this person's throat chakra that was blocked. And I feel like your person underneath everything, they were seeing the signs and synchronicities of who you are, that they knew that you were in their life for a reason. It wasn't a coincidence. But at the same point in time, your person still had a level of doubt within the connection. Because why would the collective want somebody like me? I don't have a lot to offer. There's a sense of insecurities. What happens in this energy is that we become our thoughts. We become our own reality. We get comfortable staying in lower vibrations. And I feel like with this person, they're in this energy where they were so used to not being happy that here you came, opened their heart up, opened up what they really wanted their entire life, but they deemed it as, I don't know if I want that or not, because they were attached to the past. And the past is today's future, or today's tomorrow. So what we do now, it's also trickling in, unless we're going to make those necessary changes to change our tomorrow. But it starts with changing today. This is this person getting out of their comfort zone. This is this person trying to become more confident in order to make you this hopper. I talked to somebody yesterday, one of the clients, and she said her person was never into marrying anybody. And I did a reading on her and I said, he wants to marry you. And the day before she got the reading, he confessed that he's always loved her and that it took him a year to come forward to even say something because he was insecure, because he had doubts with who he was. And that he wants to marry her, that he's never been more sure of anything in his life. Because we think if you want me, you'll come get me. It's not that simplistic. It may be simplistic, but there's other things in play here that have to be taken into consideration. If you're this beautiful light bubble, if you're confident, if you're out here, if you're living in your truth and this person isn't, it is a risk for this person. Because they know what they're getting with their life. They know what they're getting. I'm unhappy. I already know what's happening. But for them to open up, for them to acknowledge, you know what, I'm in love. I want this person loves me. For them to have such a high, that also can be such a low. So that's why this person in the past stuck with what they know. And I feel like there was a level of betrayal in your situation for a period of time. And there was a lot of stagnation, stuck in stagnation with this connection. Wow. And you know what's funny? This person, these are the 3 cards that came out. Epiphany, not amused, and lighting the way. See, this person realized how significant you were in their life. They realized that they had this sudden discovery, this sudden insight, where this person needed to dig for answers. Why do I feel the way that I do about this person? Why can I not get them off my mind? No matter what I do, I can't escape my individual. I can't escape the way that my person makes me feel at a core level. This is somebody that, they even made you in this energy where you're not amused. You're tired of waiting for this person. You're tired of waiting for this person to do the right thing. This may be even an individual where you're like, I don't know what they want because everything that I'm doing, it doesn't seem to be working. It seems like things are great and then they're not. But what you don't realize is that this entire time you were lighting the way for this person. You were setting the example. You were showing them that you could be constant and consistent and that it was safe for them to love you. The light of their life. But this light of their life started when you got fed up with whatever they were doing and that you had to set these strong boundaries with this person. And by setting these strong boundaries with this person, they were forced to take this leap of faith. But here's the thing. You had to also break a cycle of what you normally do with this person. If you are the chaser, you have to stop chasing. You had to say, you know what? Old girl is tired. And I'm done chasing. I'm here wherever you want. Like, I'm open. I'm open to whatever God and the universe wants to bring me, whether it's you, whether it's somebody else. I am open to love. I am abundant. I am going to attract what I want, whether it is you or not. I love you. I want it to be you, but I am okay if it's not. And by having this energy, your confidence, your ability, your viewpoint in this person's eyes elevated. What do you mean you're not going to chase me? What do you mean you're not going to get angry at me anymore if I don't reply or I don't respond to you? Do you love me? Now, all of a sudden, this person's inconsistency, this person's indecision, their hesitation and really opening their heart up, they're beginning to have this epiphany with why you're tired. And it's because they're not doing the right thing. They're beginning to see that you were setting the tone. You were showing this person how you want to be loved. I'm going to treat you how I want you to treat me. But now something has flipped. Something's done a 180. Where you said, I'm going to give you the same energy you give me. I've already shown you how I want to be loved. I've already gone through this battle with you over and over and over again. This is somebody that's realizing that you really are a part of their destiny. You are a part of their soul. Attracting your tribe, certain soul contracts, that you were this beautiful, loyal companion that was devoted to this person, that had this sense of unconditional love and protection surrounding your connection. And this person is also acknowledging you've been through a lot. Even though you've been through hell in a handbasket, it doesn't show. You have a sense of grace to you that's very, very different. This person knows you're going places with or without them. For some of you, they want to plan a trip. There's a lot of movement here. You and this person may be overseas, or there may be some type of distance, some type of ocean between the two of you. But they want to see you. They want to take things to the next level. They have this statement of intent that is for you because they are being guided back to you. Granted, maybe they hit a detour or two, But now this person knows the course of action. They had to navigate through the obstacles. They had to understand that you required or you needed them to be very gentle with you. And you were gentle with them, even though they were harsh with you. That never changed. It's like this person would purposely try to trigger you to prove that you weren't who you said you were. You're not, this beautiful earth angel. No, there has to be something wrong with you. I'm going to figure out what's wrong with you. This person put you through multiple, I get that they would purposely try to trigger you to get a reaction. In order for them to say, see, I knew that they weren't right for me. Do you see their reaction? Not acknowledging that they were playing games. That's called playing games, regardless if they want to acknowledge that or not. But for some reason, you were able to remove the obstacles that this person was putting in front of you. And now they're looking at you as somebody that's very powerful, somebody that's very supportive, somebody that's very wise, somebody that they can trust. And they're discovering their true life path. It's almost like you're this person's North Star. You're pointing them in the direction that they need to go. And they're seeking this truth and they're discovering it and they're getting on their path. And they're making some type of plan to come towards you. Because their subconscious, that was very, very guarded, the space between their inner knowing and their outer knowing, they know now. They've tapped into some type of past life knowledge and they're listening to their intuition, this intuition in which once they silenced. For some of you, you definitely have a lot of abundance that's coming towards you. This is about you being recognized for who you are and what you are. This is a favorable outcome for you. This is like a joyful transition. This is somebody that's watching you continue to grow, watching you continue to succeed, whether you're online and they're watching you, whether, like I said, maybe you're just a boss at your career. You're amazing at what you do. Maybe you have a charity, whatever you do, you are the best at what you do. And this person is acknowledging that and you can't tell them any different. My person is a star. My person, I know that this person that I'm dealing with, that I meant to be with them. There's communication coming in because this person is saying, if I don't take action now, they're going to be in an energy where I'm going to be unable to reach them. This is somebody that wants to come in. They want to negotiate. They want to have a discussion. They're very, very nervous. For some of you, your person may have ADHD, or there may be some type of issue. I think I was talking to somebody the other day and I said, a lot of times I think people say, oh, you're narcissistic, but in reality, it could be that they're autistic because they're unable to show emotions. But for us, we take it personal. You're narcissistic. You're not doing what I want you to do it, and you're playing games, not realizing their mind isn't hardwired for that. Not realizing that just because, I think someone said the person that was building, would spend $2 million and sit in their garage and build trains. No one was like, hey, that's kind of weird. Something's off. They'd rather build trains and have a relationship. So I feel like with this person, they're getting ready to make contact to you. And I think that it is very significant for you to listen to whatever this person is going to say, because there's something unexpected that's coming in here, and that you will be rewarded if you're able to take your emotions out of it and allow this person to communicate, allow this person to talk. Because this masculine energy or feminine energy is coming in, but it's about masculine or feminine. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. But this is somebody that is taking action. So you can be a woman in a masculine energy because you were sitting there constantly taking. Or you can be a man that is in a feminine energy and is ready to receive because you've done everything. Now it's her turn to come forward and it's her turn to give to you the way that you gave to her. But this person is getting ready to recognize your significance. This is somebody that cares a lot about you. This is somebody that had to go through this major butterfly metamorphosis. They needed time. They needed time to open up. They needed to embrace this change of the evolution of their soul. Look at this. Because this person is acknowledging that they are forever yours, that there's this unbreakable bond between the two of you. that is like nothing that they felt before, that you and them, that it doesn't matter through sickness and in health, death do you part. They know that they're meant to be with you. They know that they're meant to love you. And that this is a love that stands a lifetime, and that you've inspired this person to reinvent themselves. You've inspired this person to remove the unwanted stuff, to purge what needs to be removed. The unavoidable is becoming avoidable. You're restoring harmony back into this person, and the obstacles or the problems or the coldness or the blocking or the indifference, the interruptions, the delays, those are beginning to dissipate. Because this person is getting ready to bridge that sense of communication to unite the two of you and really have this major connection, this collaboration, this harmony, this compromise. I understand what you want. I want to compromise now. There's a major victory coming for you. For a lot of you, with or without this person, you're getting ready to have major accolades given to you. This is somebody that wants to take you out. This is somebody that may want to spend Thanksgiving or Christmas with you, or the holidays, whatever you celebrate. But this person is really, really excited to be out with you. But it's like this person had to tap into like this inner confidence. I don't know why, but it's coming in like a white wolf. It's about trusting their inner knowledge, trusting their inner knowing, believing in their power, operating from a place of instinctual energy, instead of focusing on their problems, instead of focusing on the negativity. This is somebody that was very careless with your emotions and very careless with your heart. They made unhealthy choices in the past, whether it was them gaining weight, whether it was eating bad. Like, this was somebody that was very, very careful with who they let in because of the past choices that they made. But this is somebody that's having a lot of sleepless nights over their poor decisions that they made. And they're at this breaking point that they know that they have to make some type of decision. Because I don't know if they ghosted you or what it is, but this person is looking at you as reclaiming your power, and it's highly desirable. This is Empress energy. Again, it doesn't matter if I felt like Michael Jackson, if you're black or white. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, a unicorn, a superstar, whatever you identify as. This is a sense of this person is acknowledging your significance. This is somebody that believes and has this optimistic outlook on this expansive type of energy, that they're very lucky to have you in their life, and that this is a part of destiny. Look at this. And that you are their magical getaway. This is somebody that's saying, I'm going to go for it. I know that I'm meant to be with this person. I know I'm meant to. I know I'm going to have this beautiful new beginning. If I don't, I'm going to be over here crying these tears. I'm going to be at a sense of loss, still stuck in my crazy circus, drama, out of control with a karmic or with karmic energy that I don't belong to. That solar eclipse, I'm telling you, it changed a lot for this person. It was the key to opening these closed doors. It was them to be able to access new experiences, and what was once closed before is now opening. This person is realizing that it's like you are able to turn something into nothing, that you are the alchemy. It's retrieving what they lost. This person is stressed out. Look at this. Because why? They view you as this perfect match. There was this time period last year, I feel like, or within the last few years, for those of you guys that have been together on this journey for a period of time, you guys were meant to come together a couple of cycles ago. But there was something that deterred this energy. It was something that stopped this energy. And now this past is coming back around. This cycle is coming back around because the two of you are this perfect fit. So it's like God of the universe is giving this person the ability to make it right. Look, we have the Empress at the top, the World at the bottom. If you haven't already, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to my channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Yeah, this person has been waiting. Saturn and Taurus, this has been a very patient energy. You've been very patient with this person. And this person has been waiting to give you what you want. Whether it's their insecurities that held them back, whatever it is. This person is realizing that no matter what offers are given to them, nobody is like you. The Four of Cups, your person has a lot of people around them, a lot of people that want their attention, but they're not interested in that. Because they're sitting here and they're thinking about you. They're realizing that without you, they're unhappy. They're bored with life. They're comparing their life with you versus their life without you, and they're realizing that, why are they not taking this leap of faith? This is somebody that's very emotional about you. Moon in Cancer, that's a very emotional placement. This is somebody that's not let go of you. This is somebody that has a very tough exterior. I feel like somebody was saying something about you recently and this person shut it down. This person is like, don't talk about that. This is also an individual with this Virgo energy coming in where they're willing to put the work in. I want to put the work in so that they can come forward and they can have this conversation with you and they can tell you why they're different. They can tell you confidently how they really feel. Mercury in Cancer, it's a lot of energy right now where this person has waited for a period of time and they can't wait anymore. This is somebody that is in a very emotional state, and however they are going to come towards you, whatever they are going to express towards you, it's going to be extremely emotional. Because you've opened up that aspect of their heart. You've opened it up. This is about a reunion. This is this emotional outbreak. I'm not getting third-party energy. This is about this person having this major reconciliation with this Scorpio energy. But they were not going to come forward and make it right and give you what you wanted until they did their due diligence. Until they figured out exactly what makes you tick so that they can see, can I make them happy? If I offer them this commitment, will they be happy with me? For some of you, it's checking what your ring size is. Booking things up, looking a place to take you. This is an energy that it's like everything is coming together at one time. Their small world is being expanded. And they're realizing that everybody is connected. This entire time they're over here hoarding their emotions. They don't want to give it up. But then they're upset when there's miscommunication. There's miscommunication because this person isn't being honest with who they are and what they want. But this is divine guidance. Look at this. You best see it, eh? Doink, right? This is the 1-2 skidoo, the Hierophant and the High Priestess. This is a divinely guided union that's meant to happen. This is something that is sanctioned by God, by the universe. You guys were meant to come into union. This is a soul contract between the two of you. And I feel like for a lot of you, I feel like God was over here like, nope, we're done waiting, okay? Knight of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, complete opposite energy. You've waited too long. It's time for you to take action. It's time for you to open up. It's time for you to say what you need to say and stop sitting here in this woe is me energy and take a level of action. There's success around this person. This person has been asking people for their opinion, telling people what they're going to do. Their friends and family may think that they're crazy, but they don't care because they're confident with this Queen of Wands in their conviction. They're confident with the direction that they're going because they've taken so damn long to make that decision. And everything has changed in their life. Their occupation may have changed, their finances may have changed, their mental may have changed, but the one thing that stayed consistent was how you were with them. That's never cheated. You told this person something very significant. We're going to be together. We're meant to be together. You knew this. You're coming in as this beautiful healer with this person where you have access to unknown realms. But your person is also a healer too. There was this thing on I think it was Instagram, and the person said people with mental illnesses, those are really healers that haven't been able to learn how to heal correctly. That makes sense. Because they have all this energy inside of them and they don't know how to process it, so it comes out as if they're crazy. You're here to teach this person. You're here to show this person the ropes. Show this person the way that things are meant to be. And now we have a divine partnership. You have the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. A perfect pair. You have one that's very ambitious and one that's leading the way. The Hierophant and the High Priestess. So not only do you have a holy union, You have a physical union here with these two. And this is somebody that views you as very magnetic. They want you. They love your confidence. You're very attractive to them. It's just easy for you. That's why you're getting this Ace of Pentacles. That's why you're getting this new start. Because you are like, listen, with or without you, I'm moving forward. So either hop on Funky Town or, be left out at the bridge because this ferry is taking off. And you're either with me or you're not. I love you. I wish the best for you, but I'm no longer selling my life. I'm opening everything up. That's why this Ace of Pentacles is coming in, because you manifested it. Your thoughts are manifesting into reality. You had to change the negatives into positive. You had to ask yourself why I'm going through this. You had to do the soul work. You had to do the spiritual work. You had to go above and beyond in this situation in order to find your light, in order to figure out what made you happy. And by you making yourself happy, what you didn't realize, it was also making this person happy. I get overwhelmingly that there's a lot of abundance that's coming for you right now. There's a very high vibration. You are on a vibration that is elevated. You are on a vibration of gratitude, being thankful. So there is proven on brain scans that frequencies of low vibration, high vibration, and elevated bright vibrations, they look completely different. You've raised your vibration from being angry, from being sad, from being sorrow. So these ups and these downs, you've regulated it into love, into compassion, into gratitude. So you are vibing at this energy where you are attracting all of this abundance towards you, and it is coming whether you realize it or not. And there is a brand new start for love because your intentions were pure. Your intentions were real. So that's all I got for you today. If you enjoyed this reading, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye for now.